So thanks for clicking on the video. It's definitely time for another hair regrowth update. So that's what I want to do today. Welcome if you're new to this series. My name's Emily, and about 3 years ago, in fact almost exactly 3 years ago, in August 2021, I started experiencing quite significant hair loss due to rheumatoid arthritis, and then later when I started treatment, methotrexate, one of the medications I'm prescribed. So I lost more than half of my hair, quite a significant amount. The condition was really, really poor. So early in 2022, in March, I realized that although I didn't want to cut my hair, I've been trying to grow it long. It had taken a really long time. I realised that I needed to. So I filmed a before and after video, which I'll put a link to somewhere up here if you're interested in seeing that before and after the haircut. And today's update is to share some good news, or hopefully some hopeful news, if you're in a similar position to me. Because my hair has grown back now, to the length it was when I had it cut off. So it's taken a while. I had 10 inches cut off at the time, and now it has grown back. So I want to show you how it's looking at the moment, talk a little bit about its condition, and also share an update on the hair care routine I'm using at the moment, the products I've been finding most helpful in maintaining the health of my hair and encouraging it to grow back. So let me start by showing you how my hair's looking. Here it is, grown back. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move across and maybe share some stills from the haircut video from March 2022, just so you can see the difference, hopefully, then to now. So let me move over a bit. So this is how my hair is looking at the moment. It's down to about here. I'll show you the back. So it's down to about the middle of my back. So I'm really, really lucky, and I know that my hair has grown back. It has taken a while, nearly 2.5 years. So it's definitely been a case of patience. And it's probably worth saying as well that I'm still on the same dose of methotrexate as I was when my hair loss started. So I haven't changed that medication since then, and my hair has returned while still taking that medication alongside quite a few others. What I did also want to share though is my hair definitely still feels somewhat compromised, I would say. So there are still a few kind of things that I'm mindful of, and still trying to take really good care of it because of that. So I'd definitely say it's still more fragile and requires more care than it did pre-rheumatoid arthritis and pre-methotrexate. One thing that I am still noticing is that I'm still losing quite a lot of hair, so a higher than perhaps what I'd consider usual amount of shedding for me. And last time I did an update, which was in September of last year, September 2023, I kind of said I am still losing hair during the hair washes, but I'm not noticing any hair loss much really in between those times. And my hair was quite full then. Very soon after that video, that situation started to change, and I did start noticing that I was losing more hair again. It has never been as bad as it was at first. So as you can see, I've been losing more hair for nearly a year now, and it hasn't reached the point that it was in March 2022. So it's nowhere near as bad, but I just have noticed it. And you might be able to tell from, if I show you kind of the front like this, my hair is much sparser at the ends. It's probably more evident at the back than the front, but it's much thinner at the ends than it is at the top. And that's because my hair is falling out and then regrowing, and it's possibly also breaking off as well. I have noticed it becoming drier in recent months as well. So with both of these things, it could be for a number of reasons. I'm not sure why. It might just be that with my hair genetics and my general state of health and the medications I'm still taking, maybe this as long as my hair can get at the moment. Maybe that's what my health can support. So that might be one reason. Since last year, I've also tapered down my steroid dose, which again might mean that I believe that can help with hair growth in some situations. So the fact that I'm taking less prednisolone now might be a factor. And I do also think that one of the hair products I was using was contributing to drying my hair out at least, which is the Olaplex clarifying shampoo, 4C it's called. It's a really great cleanser. I really like how clean it gets my hair and it lasts for 4 or 5 days. But I think it has a drying effect. I think my hair is possibly a bit too fragile to use that very often. And I had been using it quite often. So it might be a combination of those things. It might be something else. I'm not sure. So I am still experiencing that. I've got my hair. I've left this completely naturally since washing it earlier this morning, so it's air dried, so that I could show you the kind of frizzy bits where my hair is regrowing. The silvery bits I talked about in my last video. As you can see, they are flourishing. And I've also got quite a lot of short bits where the hair is growing back. But overall, I'm just so grateful that it has grown back. But it has taken time and some work. So let me share an update on how what I've been doing to try and support my hair to grow back as it has done, in case that's helpful for anybody else. I first talked about this in an earlier video, and my general approach is basically the same as it was then. So I'll put a link to that video there if you're interested. I've been focusing on diet and supplements to work from the inside out. So, trying to improve my general level of health and nutrients that support hair growth. But I've also been using hair products that are specifically designed to support hair strength, rebuilding damaged hair, and I've been using much higher quality hair products than I've ever used in my life before. So, I've really been giving my hair a lot of TLC. So my basic routine is essentially the same. I'm still using Olaplex number 3 as a pre-wash treatment. I still find that really effective. I still find that helps whenever I use it. I'm still using Olaplex number 5, which is their conditioner, and I find that really nourishing and really good as well. But I have added to my routine, so I wanted to share that with you as well. So the first element that I've added to what I was doing back then, last time I updated, is a hair mask. So there are a couple that I've been using. One is the Moroccan oil nourishing mask, but another one I've discovered recently that I really love as well is Amica the Cure. Oh dear, that's too sunny. Amica the Cure Bond Repair Mask. I'm finding this really good. I really, really like this mask. And then after washing and conditioning, I've added a couple of products that I've learned about through a YouTuber called Blowout Professor, who publishes lots and lots of it. He's a hairstylist who publishes lots of videos with hair care advice, and I've picked up 1 or 2 things that I've never used before in my life. One is a leave-in conditioner. The one he recommends is this. It's Pureology, and you just kind of spray it in and leave it. And the other is hair oil, Olaplex number 7. Um, both have made a noticeable difference as my hair has been growing longer and getting to the point it has, even though it is nevertheless still quite dry at the moment. The very last product is Moroccan Oil's Hydrating Styling Cream here. This is a really lovely product that I use after the leave-in conditioner and before the oil. And the reason I use this is because I get so much frizz. You might have seen it in the back. Where my hair is regrowing, it's all different lengths and it grows in different directions. And this really helps to calm it down. I've actually run out of this at the moment, which is one reason why my hair is looking a little bit more frizzy than perhaps it otherwise would. But I really love this product. Obviously, the costs build up with introducing lots and lots of different products into your routine. I would say that hair care has almost become a hobby for me at this point. It's reached that status. However, it is really helping. One thing I would say is that the leave-in products like this, even though my hair is quite longer now, they last a really long time, so you don't have to buy them very often. So one of these, used every time I wash my hair and sometimes in between, that would last me for 4 to 5 months. And one of these tiny little oil bottles lasts me 6 months. The first one, this is the second one I've got. The first one I got lasted me more like 7 because my hair was a bit shorter then. So yeah, those are the things I've been finding really helpful. I would love to hear your stories with this as well. I know lots of people go through a very similar journey, similar loss of hair, and trying to work out how to manage this and how to improve things. So these are the things that I've been doing to try and help. I also have pretty much stopped using any kind of heat styling, and I'm still washing my hair less often than I used to. So it's kind of maybe twice a week. I find I can't do it less often than that really, but that is less than I used to, and that's supposed to help as well. So it all seems to be adding together to have a positive effect overall. Um, so thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you being here. If you feel like sharing your experience of this, if you have any advice or tips that you'd like to share, please do add a note in the comment. There has been so much advice, kindness, tips in the comments on my previous hair videos, so would love to hear anything that you'd like to share about this topic too. Thank you for watching and see you again soon.